All right, let's see if I remember how to even do this. I hope you guys are all doing so well. I hope you've had an amazing summer and I have missed you. And yeah, I just wanted to say hi. I feel like it's almost like awkward right now because I don't even know where to start. But hello, hi guys. I have not posted a video, like a talking video like this since like May, I want to say. Like that is the longest time I've gone since I started YouTube a long time ago of not posting, and it doesn't feel good, but I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna give you guys a little life update. If you follow me on Instagram, I feel like you already know where I've been and what I've been up to. But yeah, I'm gonna give a little life update, and then we're gonna talk about a bunch of beauty stuff, just kind of like favorites, new releases, my opinions on stuff, just talk about makeup, and like clearly that's my favorite thing to do. So yeah, I just thought it would be a fun little way to get back into the swing of things. If you don't want to hear kind of like the life update and you just want to hear about like the makeup and all that, the beauty stuff, I will leave in the description box a little timestamp thingy that you can skip to. But yeah, okay, so first of all, happy September. It's almost officially fall, my favorite time of year. I'm still looking summery with my ensemble because I don't want to jump the gun, because that is so me. I always am so excited for fall. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be rambly, isn't it? Okay, so we got married, you guys, at the end of June, and it was so great. It was so awesome. I have posted a couple videos wedding related, like the slideshow that I had made for our reception, and then also we hired a videographer, so like the professional video is also posted. If you want to see those, you can see lots of like pictures and highlights from our wedding. And also if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can see tons of stuff on there. So I'm not going to talk about the wedding too much because I want to still film you guys like my bridal makeup. That was such a requested video before I got married, and I just unfortunately didn't get around to filming it. So I'm still gonna film that, and when I do that one, I'll talk more about like wedding stuff and all that. But yeah, so that was at the end of June, and then my husband, it still feels kind of, I love saying that, my husband, he surprised me with a trip for our honeymoon to the Napa Valley. Do you say Napa Valley? The Napa Valley? I don't know. And it was phenomenal, like just a dream trip for me. We went to vineyards, and we went and saw the show Hamilton, and we went to a baseball game, and it was just the most relaxing, wonderful week. So that was really awesome. And then we've gone to so many weddings this summer. This year we've gone to 8 total, so it's not only weddings, but it's bridal showers, bachelorette parties. It's just been crazy, but it's been so much fun. I'm so lucky to have kind of the people I do in my life, so it's all been awesome. But then on the other spectrum of things, like kind of way on the other spectrum of things, Brooks's mom, my husband's mom, passed away in August. So she's been sick for a long time. We are so grateful she got to be at our wedding. And so yeah, for the summer, we spent a lot of time at the hospice with her, caring for her, you know, really soaking in as much time with her as we could. And then yeah, so she passed away in August. So yeah, it was a summer of just like the highest of highs and then kind of the lowest of lows, of course, and it's been very tough. We're doing okay. We are taking things day by day. I think as some of you probably know, I've also lost my mom. My mom passed away 6 years ago. And so like the word is not fortunately, but you guys know what I mean. I feel like I'm a good support for Brooks right now, and we're hanging in there together. And yeah, so that's honestly, in a nutshell, that's where I've been. And all the while doing all of this wedding stuff and caring for my mother-in-law and all that kind of stuff, I have been trying to be a good employee and make sure things at my work are still kept up, trying to be a good aunt and see my niece and be a good friend and a good wife and a good daughter. Like, you know what I mean? Life has just been, it's just been the craziest summer ever. And unfortunately for me, with YouTube not being my career, it always kind of falls to the back burner, and I don't like that. I want to get better at prioritizing YouTube because it is very important to me. But I'm also trying to be gentle on myself in all aspects of my life when it comes to things that I'm like when it, you know, working out and like all that kind of stuff. I'm just being like, I'm doing my best, and I really am doing my best, and that's where we're at, guys. So but yeah, I was talking to my dad like last week, and he was like, are you still gonna make YouTube videos? Like, is that something, or are you done with that? And I was like, no, I want to. Like, I want to do YouTube, and I like it. And even he's not someone, he doesn't like watch my videos, but he was like, I think it's a really cool hobby. I think it's cool you do that. Like, find the time, like, I don't know. And him saying that like really encouraged me to like get back into it, honestly. And then also, you guys are all so amazing. I have gotten lots of messages from you guys being like, is everything okay? Like, we miss you, like all that kind of stuff, which is just the nicest. Like, it is so nice. But for those of you who, again, follow me on Instagram, I feel like you've kind of known what's been happening. So that's that. So now we're into September, and I feel like I'm looking forward to the rest of the year in the sense of normal life. I think there's something really, really comforting about a routine, and just, you know, it's so, I don't know, sometimes the words are hard when you've lost someone, because it doesn't feel right to say about like moving forward, moving on. Like, that's not obviously it, but we're trying really hard just to, you know, continue forward, because of course that's what she would want for us. And yeah, so that's all I guess I'm gonna say about the little life update. If you guys have any video ideas, let a sister know. Every Sunday, Brooks goes to, we call it daycare, but our husbands and a bunch of our husbands and boyfriends watch football together on Sundays. So guys, I feel like I have this beautiful little pocket of time every Sunday that I really want to get like give that time to YouTube to film a video or two and then edit them throughout the week. So that's where we're at. That's the update. As far as, let's jump into like the beauty stuff, because I'm super excited about it. So I think I kind of said, I'm going to talk about some favorites, the stuff that I've been using all summer, my go-to products. And then I also have some stuff here that has just been released, and maybe I have some opinions on it. And I just kind of like some standout products from the last few months that I want to chat with you guys about. So let's do that. Okay, let's start, I don't know, where should we start? Let's start with this new Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. This was like a super big launch for them, I think. And I picked this up in August, and I really like it, and I want to explain to you guys why. So, Urban Decay, prior to launching this guy, discontinued both of their foundations. They had the Urban Decay Naked Skin one that had been around for a long time, and then the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. Naked Skin, as you could guess, was kind of this like more lightweight, like your skin fresh type of makeup, and then the All Nighter was like this heavy duty, full coverage, intense makeup. This is a hybrid of both, you guys. I feel like this is the perfect middle ground between being super intense coverage and then a little bit more on like the lighter side, and I've really been liking it. I got mine in the shade 31NN. The shade range of this, you guys, is phenomenal, like very, very inclusive. In fact, it was so hard to even pick a shade because there were so many options. I got a shade, it's like slightly lighter than what I am right now, just because I knew going into the fall I'd kind of be getting away from the self-tanner. I'm not somebody who does the whole self-tanning thing all year round, mainly because I just don't have the patience for it, but I think this is going to be the perfect shade. It's like a neutral. The way that they have like made the shades is so in-depth. It's like you've got your number 31 and then like two different undertones. Like there's like neutral warm, neutral cool, neutral, I think. I don't know, you might have to like ask somebody if you're shopping, because I'm not quite sure, but I'm super happy with it. I think it's a very nice finish. It is full coverage, but I find I just use a little bit and kind of sheer it out, but it's really nice and I like the packaging. I've heard lots of mixed reviews on this, but I have to say I really like it. I think it's a great foundation, and it doesn't feel heavy, long wear, all that kind of stuff. So I really like it. I think it is much better than either of the foundations they like replaced it with. So really like it. What are your guys' thoughts? You tell me. Going in line with that, I also at the same time picked up the Stay Naked Concealer. This is just the matching concealer to that foundation. Isn't this packaging nice? My fingerprints are all over it, but I just think this like rose gold like accents is very classy. So this is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. Now, I do like this. I like this concealer, but it's not my favorite just because it is very heavy duty. Like, again, they replaced both of their concealers, like the previous concealers, with this guy, and this one is definitely more on the side of like the all-nighter, where it was like very full coverage, kind of thicker. I like the applicator. It's kind of like a little like curvy guy. You just need a little bit of this, but it's a little bit dry. I don't love a concealer that's super dry. Have I been using it a lot? Yes. Does it look nice? Yes. Like the combination of this two really gives that like flawless canvas to kind of work with. But I think I still prefer the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which they've discontinued now. But it's good. It's just not my favorite. Okay, staying in... Oh my god, I literally just thought the cap was on my camera for a second. I was like, have I just been going on and on? Okay. Staying in line with foundations, I actually have a few more here. This is a new product from Maybelline. It's the Maybelline Dream, what's this called? Dream Urban Cover, and it's a base product that actually has an SPF 50 in it. I picked this up when we were in the States for our honeymoon. Now, I was very hopeful that this could replace the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, which is just my tried and true face product, especially in the summertime, but it's not as good. I like it. It's not a bad product. I love that it has SPF 50 in there. It really is. It is full coverage, but it doesn't have the same consistency to it. And I actually even brought out this guy because I just repurchased it recently. This is just so good. This is a very special product. I feel like if you've tried it, you probably know. I can't imagine someone not liking this. Like, truly, it is so good, but there's something about the formula of this that is just so like smooth. It just makes your skin look so beautiful, and it has so many benefits in this product as well. So I like this one. It is not, you know, I don't think it will replace my IT Cosmetics one, but I have been using it this summer, and I like it, and I like the idea of it. It just isn't quite as good, but it's still good. Good review, Kelsey. Wow. Another newer skin product has been the NYX Bear With Me. I believe this is like a veil product. Do you see how bad I just want this to focus? Okay, this is called Bear With Me, and then I always forget to look. Tinted Skin Veil. And again, I picked this up at the beginning of the summer. Really, really like this product. It is perfectly named because it is a veil. It is not thick on the skin. It is not full coverage. It is not a very heavy product at all. It just gives you that light kind of light coverage, a blurring on the skin. So nice for summertime if you're heading out somewhere worried about sweating, or like you just want your skin to, you know, be able to breathe a little bit. I really, really like it. I've never even read the back of this, but it basically is talking about evening out skin tone, fresh faced look, breathable, weightless formula, skin looks luminous, and I agree with all of that. And I really like this one. I have been using it a ton, so I would say for most of the summer, between like these two guys, this one, yes, this one, I've been using those like daily, and then I've been still using my L'Oreal 24-hour Fresh Wear foundation, and then since I've got this a lot too. So really great options here, and especially I know there's people out there that don't like foundation. Try this. It's really good. I have the shade True Beige Buff. This was also a new launch this summer, the Maybelline Superstay Concealer. They have a super popular Superstay, like a full range of powders and foundations, and I'm a fan of the powder for sure. Really, really like the Superstay powder. The foundation is like so full coverage that I don't find myself reaching for it. I still have a couple shades of it, but I think I'll get back into that more in like the winter time. This concealer is good. I like the applicator of it. It is like I don't know, it's just like flat and it works nicely. But I was noticing you actually don't get a ton of product in here. I was thinking when I first got it how light it feels, and then I just was looking before I started filming this video that this guy has 0.35 ounces, the Urban Decay one, and the Maybelline one has only 0.23, so it has like, I can't do math that quickly, but like this has like 3/4 of that. Right, is that right? Okay, but this is good, but I still prefer the Maybelline Fit Me concealer over this one, just in case you were curious. The last foundation I have here is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. So I went to Saskatchewan for work at the end of July, and the first day, like after, like the first day that I woke up there and I was getting ready, I brought the wrong foundation. I had brought my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, that foundation, in my lighter shade that I have, and it was like, it looked like I had a mask on. And that day, I made it work that day. I just didn't really wear foundation, use concealer, bronzer, you guys know, but I picked up this while I was there, and I have not used this foundation since I started wearing foundation many moons ago, and I've heard nice things about it, but I couldn't even really remember it. I more so remember using the True Match Lumi version, but I decided to try this. You don't hear a ton about this guy, but it is the True Match Super Blendable Makeup Lotion, which is interesting. It's not called a foundation, it's called a makeup lotion. It says oil-free all day long wear, and I got mine in the shade W3. You guys, this product is beautiful. Like, if you are somebody that you want, you know, kind of that like light to medium coverage, just a very kind of natural finish on the skin, like you can't see this makeup on your skin, it just is kind of like, oh, her skin looks nice, you know? The one downfall I will tell you is this: they need to get like a pump or like some sort of applicator on here, because I find for that specific reason I don't reach for it, because it's not a squeezy tube, it's not a pump, you know, so I have to pour it on my hand, and that's just not enjoyable. But I used it that full week, really enjoyed it, and I think it's a really nice product. However, this was expensive, you guys. Like, these prices, some of these prices at the drugstore are just outrageous. Like, I think this was $22.99. Like, pardon me. Okay guys, my must-have product, like something that I have just been using constantly every single day, is this product from Dermablend. So this is the Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder. This has been in the States for a while, but it is new to Canada. And you guys, do not let the banana, like the name banana, fool you. This is not like a bright yellow powder. It is a translucent powder. I just want to see if I can kind of, it's gonna spill everywhere. It's kind of hard to see, but it just is the most beautiful powder that I've ever used. And I am somebody that, I'm not scared of powder. I like powder. I want my makeup to be set and in place all day, but it absolutely, there's so many powders out there that kind of can make you look flat and just your skin no longer looks nice and radiant and all that kind of stuff. This alleviates all of that, and I am obsessed with it. So it truly just brings life and radiance back to the skin. It allows your foundation to kind of still have the finish that it did, if that makes sense. I've been using it all underneath my eyes here, and even kind of just like all over, quite frankly, just to set my makeup in place, because there's no shimmer to this, there's no glitter or sparkle. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. It literally feels like it's glowing. And whenever I have this on, which is a lot, I've been getting so many compliments of people. They'll ask like, what concealer are you wearing, or like what foundation, or like what's your skincare. Like, nobody would ever think it's a powder giving you this life to your skin, but it's awesome. I highly recommend it. I have been using this one for quite some time. It is my second one, so it's like halfway gone. You don't need a lot. You can do the whole like baking thing with it, but that's not my jam. I'm not a baker, but I really recommend this. I feel like it is transformative. Like, it is such a nice product. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, but they should. It is so good. Okay, next we have this product here, guys. This is the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. Now, I'm actually mentioning this right now, not because I love it, honestly, not because it's like a favorite, but I just feel like since I've got it, I've barely reached for it. I bought it with shoppers points. Like at a drugstore in Canada here, we have this point system and you can redeem for actual dollars, like actual money towards your purchase kind of thing. So that's why I got it, but I just haven't really used it. I don't know, I'm just not overly inspired by it, honestly. I think maybe it's just another neutral palette, you know, but I guess I'm mentioning it because I'm curious if this is something you guys picked up, because if so, if there's a few people that are interested in seeing a video with it, I'd be happy to make that happen. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about this because I saw it sitting over here and I was like, oh my gosh, I have had that for months. I've used it maybe like 3 times, like, and it's good. Like, it's a good palette. Like, the formula is really nice. I don't know. That also brings me to my next point, which is in regards to the new Urban Decay Honey palette. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It is this like beautiful golden warm, it looks like very like dripping in gold type of palette, and I don't know if I need it. Like, on one hand, I'm like, I really like those the color scheme in there. I think with like lighter eyes, especially with blue eyes or green eyes, or honestly brown eyes too, like that color palette is flattering for everybody. But I want it, but I'm also like, I don't need it. I didn't even use this one barely. But then I also own literally, you guys, every Urban Decay Naked palette. And so I feel like it's sad to not own one, and that's why they're good at marketing, clearly. That's a bad reason to buy a palette though. So this is all of my inner, you're hearing the inner workings of my mind right now, just really riveting stuff. So if you have an opinion on it, if you have an insight on the Honey palette, let a sister know. I'm curious. Let me know what you think. Have you got it? Do you like it? Tell me. A palette that I am so glad I bought, it was during the same purchase of this little True Match Lumi foundation lotion, you know. It is a new palette from NYX and it is called the Mystic Petals. Look at that, you guys. You guys know I love cool tones, I love purples. I've always been a fan of a cool tone, and I love this little guy. Like, look at the tones in there. I have been using this for travel, taking it with me everywhere. This guy right here is so nice for kind of like a transition shade to start the look off. Deepening it up a little bit with this pink shade has been lovely. I one time took the NYX, the white milk, you know, that jumbo pencil, and put that all over my lid, and then layered this like really kind of bright, actually matches my shirt, this kind of bright lavendery color. But I love this palette, you guys. I really recommend it. The formulas are nice, and I think it's great. It's a small palette, right? And so just to pop it in for travel and that kind of thing, I think it's really nice. I like it. It speaks to me. See, that's the thing. This is the type of palette that I see it and I'm like, ooh, I could do this and this and this, and I want to try this one. This guy, I see it and I'm like, I like that one. Okay, just a few more things here. I got this new product from L'Oreal. It's this Lash Serum Solution is actually all it says here. It is basically a little like felt tip brush guy that you, at nighttime, I guess, just brush along your lash line. I have noticed results, you guys. I'm not joking. I have been pretty diligent at using this. I picked it up on our honeymoon again, because that's the first time I saw it. Was in the States at it would have been like end of June. Yeah, end of June. And I've been using it ever since. Like I said, pretty diligently, and I think it's working. So I would recommend it. It doesn't irritate my eyes. I've tried other lash serum, lash growth types of products and they irritate my eyes. This does not. So I think for the cost, because it's not expensive relatively to other lash serums out there, I think it's worth it. I'm gonna keep buying it and keep it on. Another go-to product for me that I just have to mention, I know I've talked about it before, but whenever I have a product that whenever I use it up, I get another one, like I feel like it's important to mention. So this is from La Roche-Posay. It is the Hyalur B5 serum. It is a skincare item, and you guys, it is phenomenal. It has hyaluronic acid with vitamin B5, and I feel like it has transformed my skin. It has this like replumping effect. It is so great for hydration, and I drench myself in this. It's super lightweight. It's not this like heavy serum. It almost has a sticky texture to it, but it absorbs instantly, like you can't feel it. I can wear it like I can put makeup over top of it is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't pill up, but I am just in love with it, and I even kind of like just put it everywhere, eye area, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't irritate me, and I've heard lots of great things about it. It feels like a ton of people love this item. I believe it's available in the States. I don't know, honestly, but in Canada, like, this is a little magic item. If you are looking for anti-aging, like wrinkle help and fine lines, hydration, all that, like, it's just an all-in-one anti-aging hydration product, and I love it. I love it. I can't get enough. I posted this blush to my Instagram a little bit ago, a few weeks ago, and got some questions about it. You guys, look at this. This is what blush dreams are made of. This is the L'Oreal Melon Dollar Baby Skin Awakening Blush. Now, let's venture back to when Brooks and I went to Europe in 2018. I picked up the L'Oreal Life's a Peach Blush, and this was in where it would have been in Ireland or Germany or somewhere like that, and I could not find it anywhere. They launched their whole L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted collection here. Guys, it was not the same. It was just not the same, but this has now made its way into our lives, and I feel like my blush dreams are complete right now. These two blushes are my favorite, like peachy, pinky, so good. I, again, am going to assume this is limited edition, so if you see it, I would absolutely recommend snagging it. Okay, I was blabbing on for so long that my camera cut me off. It was like, we've had enough, but let me finish, okay? I was just saying though that these two blushes, the Life's a Peach one that was just in Europe, is so good, that I'm so glad that they had this one here, because it is the same formula for sure, just a little bit different shades, but I highly recommend this. If you see it, grab it. I love it. It smells like watermelon. That is so much fun. So really like this. And then at the same time, part of the same collection, I picked up this L'Oreal Glow Amore. It's a liquid highlighter blush type of deal. It is so beautiful, you guys. Like, I take a little bit, I'm just gonna show you. I just take a little bit on the back of my hand because I get nervous with cream products to, you know, apply directly. And that was actually a lot, oops. But I just kind of like smush it on my hand, and then I take a stipple brush and just go like on my higher cheek area. And it is so, isn't that so nice? This also smells like watermelon. It is just so beautiful. It is this like corally, goldy, so flattering. This would actually be something really nice to mix into like a lotion if you just want that nice like rosy glow type of. I'm just gonna rub this everywhere, I suppose, but that product is so nice as well. These two together, I am the type that I love like a bright orangey red, but like mainly orange lipstick in the summertime, and I found the perfect one, you guys, this summer. It's from Lancome. It's the L'Absolu Rouge Matte in Zeste Mandarine, and it is just the prettiest. Like, isn't that so nice? It is just a bright orange, but it's kind of coral in there as well, so it's not like unwearable. I'm just gonna put it right here. And like I said, I don't wear bright lipsticks often, but there's been a few events that I've worn this to this summer, and it is just so nice and flattering, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I want to put it on right now. Should I? Okay. Like, isn't that so nice? It just brightens everything up. I'm obsessed with it. I love this color, and I feel like for a while I've been trying to find a nice orange that is not straight up orange, but it also isn't a liquid lipstick. So this is just a normal lipstick, and it says matte, but this isn't matte. This is like a in the middle of matte and satin kind of thing, but this is so nice. And then one last thing, guys, because this is such a nice product as well that I've been using a ton. It's from Uemura, and it is more of like a lip balm, and this is in the shade CR330, and again, it is like that same type of shade, like corally orangey pink, but this is sheer. This is a lip balm, so I'll show you it here. And it's a little bit easier to wear, of course, than like a straight up lipstick, but I've been using, why don't we just do it, okay? I've been using this a ton on its own as kind of just like a nice little like light lip balm, because how nice does it look, especially in the summertime? Very like just fresh skin, a little mascara, a little highlighter, and then like a light sheer wash of color. You know, I know you guys know. I know you get it. So really have liked this one. And I've never really found a product like this. Like, I think it's really nice, and I never ever talk about Uemura, and I haven't really ever tried anything from them before, but I was in Sephora, I don't know when, maybe in August, and I was telling her that I would love like a tinted lip balm, but like more than a tint, like I want it to be like a colored balm, and she suggested this and just nailed it. So guys, that's my summer roundup. That's what I have been enjoying the last little while. Some things are just to note. Let me know your thoughts. It feels so good to sit here and chat. I have been going on and on and on and on, so I'm going to wrap things up. If you're still here right now watching this, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know you guys know that, but like I really do. And yeah, leave me a comment, like, all that stuff, please. It really helps me. And I am going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. I promise it'll be sooner than later. And yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.